Hello everyone and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. So as you can see, we are in June and it is a bright sunny day which will be perfect for our baling work because we'll be making a lot of silage bales in this episode. And you can see our oats field is growing quite well and it looks so much nice right around here. And our horses are seems to be quite happy as soon they will get their favorite meal, that is oats. We'll be feeding them oats, and you can see I've also created this path right here, and now this path connects our farm to the track which is right there. And also in this month we'll also be selling our crops, that is our soybeans and corn, and along with it I will also sell the pellets of olive oil that we are making because this is the best time to sell them. You can see the prices are at their peak at the farmers market as well as the restaurant. And as for the corn, you can see the prices are best at the Harbor Grain Elevator, and same is for the soybeans. You can see we are getting right about $3,500 for 1,000 liters of soybeans. So I'll be selling all these products, and to begin with, I will first sell the olive oil, and for that I will be using my pen tractor and the flatbed trailer. There it is. And since I will first sell the olive oil, I think as for the corn and soybeans, I'll wait for some time because their prices are still increasing. So once we have sold the olive oil, I'm gonna jump on the New Holland tractor so that we can straight away start the baling work, and we'll be doing all that work by myself. And I think that will be the last time that we'll be making the silage bales, at least in this series, because we have two fields and we'll be getting a lot of silage bales from both those fields. So I will quickly jump to the oil mill first so that we can collect our pallets of olive oil, and we are gonna sell them straight away at the farmers market. So I will see you right at the oil mill. So here we are at the oil mill, and you can see we have plenty of pellets of oil right here, and out of them I'll only be picking and putting the pellets of olive oil onto the trailer, and I will see you in just a second. So there you can see we have 20 pellets of olive oil with us, and we'll be getting over $170,000 by selling all this olive oil. So our sell point will be the farmers market once again, and I'll straight away take this load to the farmers market, and I will see you right there. So here we are at the farmers market to sell our olive oil, and this will be the last olive oil that we'll be selling because we won't be doing the olive oil, at least not in this series. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be getting over $170,000 by selling all this oil. Let's see how close we can get to the mark. And once again, I'll try to sell all the pellets in one go. There we go. So we made over $213,000, which includes the environmental score reward as well. And you can see we now have over 1.25 million in our bank account. So it was a good money, and I think the olive crop was quite good. I almost forgot that we also have to flood our rice paddy, or else we'll see quite a bit of crop destruction in our field. So straight away I will stop our tractor near our tube well so that we can start it, and in that way we can fully flood our rice paddy, and after that we can continue with the baling work. So I'll stop the right tractor right here, and let's quickly turn on this tube well right here. There we go. And I have caused traffic right here. Well, let's head back to the farm, and I'm gonna park the tractor and the trailer in the yard, and straight away I will jump on our New Holland tractor. So I'll park the tractor and the trailer right here, and straight away let's jump to our New Holland. There it is, and there is our baler. Well, as you can see, it has just over 2 rolls in it of the round bale net, and I don't think I'll be able to refill it until we empty at least one round bale net. So I'll continue with baling work as it is. So here is our first grass field, and I will be making the bales on this field first. As for the bale size, it will remain 150 centimeter. I will reset the bale counter, and hopefully we'll get right about 50 silage bales from both of our fields. Let's turn on the automatic drop as well, and we can now start the baling work. There we go. So the first bale will be of, I think, 7500 liters. Yep. And from now on we'll be getting a bale of 5500 liters each. And there is our first grass bale. So I'll continue with the baling work on our grassland, and I will see you guys after some time.
Until you really hear
Well, as you can see, we already have so many grass bales with us, and I have only just started the baling work on our bigger grassland. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be getting a lot of silage bales from both these fields, and the count can even cross 50 bales as I suggested before we started the baling work. But I think it is now the right time to take a break from the baling work. And what I will do is I will jump in the pen tractor and we'll start selling our crops. So I will leave the tractor and this baler right here, and I'm going to continue with the baling work once we have sold our crops. So straight away, let's jump in the fen tractor. There it is. So I'll be using this tractor for carting our grain from the grain silo to the harbor grain elevator, because that is the only point that we'll be selling our soybeans as well as corn. And for both these crops, we'll have to take them, because I won't be able to fit them in a single trailer load, because the capacity of this trailer is 48,000 liters, and I think we have over 60,000 liters of corn and soybeans with us. So I think I'm gonna sell the soybeans first, and I will see you right at our silo. So here we are at our grain silo, and I think before we sell the soybeans, I think I will first sell the corn, and only after that I will be selling the soybeans. So let's refill our trailer with corn. I think I have some corn in this silo. Yep. As for the remaining corn, I'll be getting it from our another silo which is right there. And I think there is absolutely no space to maneuver right here. Well, I'll try to squeeze in the trailer from here. Yep, we can. So let's refill it with corn. There we go. So we have 46,000 liters of corn in this trailer load. So that means we have to go 4 times to the harbor grain elevator, and only then we'll be able to finish with selling our crops. So I'm gonna move towards the harbor grain elevator, and I will see you guys right there. So here we are at the harbor grain elevator with our first load of corn. Let's see how much we'll get from this trailer load of corn. I think it will be over $60,000. We'll soon find out. There we go. So we got almost $66,000 for the corn and $2,100 for environmental score reward. I think it will be better for me to jump cut the travel part until we are done with selling the corn and soybeans. So I will see you guys back right here with our final load of corn. So here we are with our final bit of corn, and this time we have just over 22,000 liters. So I think we can make right about $30,000 from this corn. So let's sell it straight away. There we go. So we got over $32,000 for the harvest and over $1,000 for environmental score reward. So I'll be doing the same thing for the soybeans. That is, I'll be jump cutting the travel part and I will see you with our first load of soybeans right here in just a second. So here is our first trailer load of soybeans, and I think I'll be getting over $120,000 for our first load of soybean, because the price is, I think, over $3,000 for 1,000 liters of soybean. Let's see how close we can get to that mark. There we go. So we got almost $164,000 as harvest income and just over $5,200 for environmental score. So I'll also bring the remaining soybeans to the harbor grain elevator. We're gonna sell them, and after that we can continue with our baling work. So I will see you in just a second. So we are back with the final bit of soybeans as well. So let's sell it straight away, and after that we can continue with the baling work. So hopefully we can get over $40,000 for this soybeans. Well, it was quite wrong, and we got just over $67,000 and just over $2,000 as the environmental score reward. So we made over $500,000 in this month as well by selling our olive oil and the crops. I think the tractor and the trailer can stay here for now. And before I jump on the New Holland tractor, I think I will jump on our skid steer loader, which is right here, because I think it will be wise to refill our baler with bale net before we continue with the baling work. So here's the bale net. I'm gonna take it straight to our baler. So we have two round bale net with us, which I think will be enough for the entire field that is left. But I think I could have done this work faster by running with the round bale net, because it has such a slow speed. We are barely touching 11 miles an hour. Well, there is our tractor and the baler. So we are here finally near our tractor and the baler. So let's refill the baler and we can now continue with the baling work. There we go. So we now have two round bale net with us, which I think will be enough for the remaining grass on this field. And there we go. Once again we are making the grass bales, and once this work will be done, I'll surely be wrapping all these bales to convert them into the silage. So I'm gonna continue with the baling work, and this time I will see you guys once we have completed the baling work on the entire field.
Yeah. Huh. I am not the victim of this love affair. You can make me go away. I don't really care if it's good and fair. I just wanna love you, babe. You got me around your finger, got me in a twisted state of love, but I refuse to see it. Yeah, you can turn me upside down, turn my heart fall in love. Give me what I ask, let me hold your hand. Baby, you just have to know. You got me round your finger, you got me in a twisted state of mind, but I refuse to see it. Yeah, you can turn me upside down, turn my heart inside out, but I can never give in up. Do it again, please do it again. Sleep is for the dead and love is for the wicked. Play me till I repeat and fade. Yeah, you can turn me upside down. Do it again, please do it again. Yeah, give it to me.
Well, as you can see, we are almost done with the baling work, and this might well be our final bale. I'll surely be collecting the remaining grass from the grassland, but I don't think I'll be getting any more bale from the remaining grass. Well, I might get. Yep, we can get one more bale. Well, that's a good thing for us. But this surely will be the last bale. We'll quickly collect the remaining grass, and after that we'll start wrapping all these bales using our bale wrapper. So there we go. We are done with the baling work. Let's see how many bales we have made. I think it is over 50 bales. Well, we made 67 bales, and I think these bales will last until this series will end. So as for now, I will leave the baler right here. There we go. And I will bring our bale wrapper to our grassland, and we're gonna start wrapping all these bales. And I think once again I will start with the bale number 26, and then we'll finish our bigger grassland as well. So here is our bale wrapper, and I think it is full with the bale wrap. We'll find out once I attach it to the tractor. Yep, you can see we have almost 8 full rolls of bale wrap on the bale wrapper. So we'll see if we have to refill the bale wrapper once again or not. And I don't think I'll be able to wrap this bale because it is too big for this bale wrapper. I will try to do for sure. Yep, you can see it is not accepting this bale. So we'll start with the other bales now. There we go. And I have already turned on the automatic bale drop. So as soon as it will finish the bale wrap, it will automatically drop the bale. There we go. So we have so many bales to wrap. So I'll surely be time-lapsing this part, and I will see you guys after some time.
A stiff drink and a few shots later, I don't care, I really don't care. You hanging up seems a little unfair, but I don't mind. You see things sometimes. We haven't talked for a couple of days. You don't care, I can see you ain't there. Or was I dreaming last night? Was I dreaming last night? Why won't you tell me? Come on, just spit it out. Don't leave me hanging. Come on, let's work it out. Why won't you tell me? Come on, just spit it out.
Well, as you can see, I have wrapped most of the bales in from both of our grasslands, and we are still left with plenty of bales. But I think that will be it for the bale wrapping work, at least for this series. And I'll be wrapping all the remaining bales off the camera. So this will be the last bale. There we go. So I'm gonna leave this tractor and the bale wrapper right here. And before we end this episode, I think I'll jump onto the temple construction site and we'll have a look. So you can see it has done with the previous stage, and for the next stage it now requires 6 pallets of long planks and 6 pallets of cement bags as well. So I'm gonna deliver all these products straight away, and for this work I'll be using the case tractor because it is already right here in this farmyard. So let's attach the flatbed trailer to the tractor, and then I will put all the required pallets onto the trailer, and we'll move to the temple construction site. And I think once we deliver all the remaining products, I'll be calling it a day. So I will put 6 pallets of long planks and cement bags onto the trailer, and I will see you in just a second. So as you can see, we are ready with our load, and we have 6 pallets of cement bags and 6 pallets of long planks as well. And straight away, I will deliver them to the temple construction site. And once again, we'll be making money from these pallets as well, which I think will be right around 60 to $70,000. And as for the next episode, I hope our oats will be ready to harvest by July. So I'll surely be seeing you in July, and we're gonna harvest the oats, and straight away I'm gonna feed all the oats to our horses. So here we are at the temple construction site, and straight away let's deliver these pallets to this sell point right here. So my guess will be right around $65,000. Let's see how close we can get. Well, almost $65,000. At least if we include the environmental score reward, we made just over $65,000, or you can say almost $66,000 by selling these products. So it will now process all these products, and hopefully it will be finished with processing these products by July, and we'll get to know so as to what we have to deliver for the next stage. So I think that will be it for this episode as well. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do so, then do leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. As for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.